What's up, y'all? It's the Conscious One coming at you. This video is going to be entitled Gangstalking Part 3. I really didn't want to start making videos about gangstalking. I really didn't. I'm the kind of person that any kind of negativity that's going on around me, I usually let it bounce right off me. You know what I mean? Like nothing. But, I remember I was talking to my brother in New York, Wake the Hell Up 7. And I remember, he was saying something. I was telling him something, about, when you are a light, and all of a sudden you start, flies are attracted to light, or gnats rather. You see these lights. You ever seen like a light and then like be like 1,000 bugs just flying around it? Because my brother had made a point about something, and I was like, no, actually, parasitic people are actually attracted to light beings. You understand what I'm saying? And when you go to other countries, no one's bothering me. If I go to other countries, nobody's bothering me. If I stop at a store, I cannot go to an American store these days and not be gang stalked. I'll give you an example. And it's not a color. It could be anybody. It can be any race. Just for example, I'm just coming from Sprouts. You know what I mean? Getting my food or whatever. And it's really been happening at these health stores lately. That's what I'm really irritated with. Like, I can expect this happening like at a Vons, but it happened to me at Whole Foods a couple of weeks ago. Then I stopped going to that Whole Foods, and now I'm going to the other health store, Sprouts, and now it just happened to me again at Sprouts. So I'm coming out the store, and I get in my car just now. It just happened, and I hear some lady screaming from like so far away saying, "Did you find my phone? Did you find my phone?" And I didn't even see where the voice was coming from. That's how far away this lady was screaming from. And then when I finally made eye contact with who it was, I had just got in my car, closed the door, and she was about a good 150 yards away from me still. So I wasn't really sweating it. I just ignored her. I'm like, I got my shades on as usual. I'm just ignoring people. And, as I'm cutting on the car and getting myself geared up and checking the game, the Redskins game, because I told everybody they would win or cover, I noticed this lady is getting closer and closer to my car, and she's still talking about, "Did you find my phone?" So what I hurry up and do, I put this mother in drive, and I drove the hell off. Guys, this stuff is happening too much. I got a lot of research to do. I've been very busy making sure that everybody gets, good sports picks and all this type of stuff. And I just haven't had time, but I'm gonna start really getting into this neural audio monitoring or programming, whatever you call it, because you would swear to God that people are being controlled. I think that's what the whole Pokemon thing was about. I think they was letting us know that, hey, we'll be able to control you people soon, like robots. You people will be robots, and we'll be able to control you. So they actually have the technology to enter your brain waves and have you do things, and even sometimes say things that you normally would not say, especially thinking things. Not all of our thoughts are our thoughts. Somebody has, injected that thought into your brain. And that's what the neural monitoring program is all about. I'm trying to study this guy's channel right now. He's talking about that neural monitoring. The programming site is online. It's on the computer, and supposedly you can control people from there. And I haven't. I'm just, like I said, I've been busy. I have not had time to be doing all this type of stuff. Really, this stuff is getting on my nerves, to be honest with you. I'm in and out of places real quick. Like, I park somewhere, it's like boom, boom, boom. That's how I shake and move. The only place I'm hanging around these days where I'm actually just hanging and sitting around and nobody's bothering me is the gym at UNLV. I swear to God, that is the only place that it seems like I can go and not get gang stalked. Now, I've heard Scott Snitcher talk about, he was getting gang stalked at the gym, but that's because, he was going to gyms probably, don't go to the gyms that everybody else go to. Don't go to Las Vegas Athletic Club. You know what I mean? Those are all the bottom feeder gym people hang out at. You don't want to go there. I go to UNLV. I'm around the students. I kind of blend in because I look like a student myself, but I'm far removed from college. But I tell you, this gang stalking is something else. In my opinion, it just seems like people are being controlled. People are being controlled. And another thing too is I noticed that when I do wear red, it attracts a lot of attention too. You see what I'm saying? So it's just Zombieville out here. It's just a bunch of zombies, paying attention to what everybody else is doing and not paying attention to what they doing. You see? I mean, nothing's wrong with that. Sometimes I even do that. But the problem is when you have over 90% of the populace that you live is doing this, then you got a problem. Because everywhere you go, you're going to get gang stalked in one way or another. Whether people know that they're doing it or not, it doesn't matter. This gang stalking is spiritual warfare. That's what it is. I try not to get too much into technology because they always want to talk about technology. This is spiritual warfare. Literally, there are demons, and there are God's angels too on every corner. I guarantee you. You see, and they know who I am when they see me, and I know who they are when I see them. So guys, just being, y'all out there in these big cities, just try to be in public places. Don't hang around too long. Just try to be in and out. Try to find you a place. Maybe you like to play basketball, lift weights like I like to do. That is the only place I feel like I can go where I'm at peace. I mean, there are casinos too, but not the ones on the strip. I go to the ones away from the strip. But yeah, so that lady, black lady, walking up to me, hey, did you find my? I just completely ignored her and drove off, because like I told one of my guys a while back, I said, technically you don't have to speak to people. I mean, literally, I have a job to do. I have to go to work. I have to do my job. I have to make sure that my employer, everything is good with them, and that there are no liability issues. That's my job to do every day, and I always try to do 120%. So I don't have time for nonsense, because I'm a perfectionist myself. Everybody can see that by these sports bets I predict. I'm a perfectionist myself, and I want perfect from other people, just like how I'm perfect. Sometimes I want other people to be perfect, and I know that's just not humanly possible. I mean, it's just something. I grew up a hermit, so I had a lot of time to myself. I like being by myself, but because I don't have a hive mindset. When I'm in groups, that's when I'm the most uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a hive mindset. I always think abstract. I have my own thoughts. I'm not programmed under anything. But anyway, just getting back to these gang stalkers, it's just really, really irritating when all you want to do is go to a store and be in and out, and you got gang stalkers stalking you inside the store and outside the store. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous. And my final analysis on it is that we living in spiritual warfare. There's a separation taking place, and it's not a specific race. It's all races. You know what I mean? I believe in the Bible it says that all races from every tribe will be, in God's new kingdom. You see? So, there's wheat and there's tares. There's wheat and tares in every race. But there's definitely a separation happening. And again, I come up on these people. They know who I am. They know who I represent, the Most High, and I know what they dealing with. And that's all I'm going to say about this for now. Y'all be safe out there, and always just keep thanking the Most High, and love yourself, and keep your self-esteem and your security high. All right, guys, that's all I got to say. Take care out there. Good luck and peace.